Anybody with excellent credit will tell you the importance of predicting the future, at least to the best you can do, or at least preparing for the future. Um, and unfortunately, with my situation with my GoFundMe, I wasn't quite capable of doing that. It was mostly reactionary. I only had a short notice of how long I might be out of work. And then the bills just kept going. And I only told people about my spinal surgery. I thought that was enough because honestly, I don't like boohooing. I don't like going out and telling people how horrible things are because it becomes unreasonable and too much. People get overwhelmed a lot. But honestly, I don't know, like it really matters. Maybe it's important that people know what's really going on. This past year and a half, 2 years, the perfect health crisis storm, so to speak, hit. Because whenever my spinal surgery hit, it was to let you know, it was to prevent an impending paralysis. After I had that, we had a cancer scare. They truly believed that it was possible that I had cancer. And they sent it off, and luckily it was benign. But now I have to be checked every 2 years. But all that costs money. Costs quite a bit of money to get tested. Out of pocket, even if you do have insurance. But I was out of work for 8 months, 9 months. And I still have to pay for that previous and still keep paying for everything as I go. But then I ended up I had 4 dental procedures that I could not prolong because I couldn't eat anymore. Sorry, this isn't really easy for me because it feels like I'm just bitching about stuff, and it's really not. It's just listing off everything. I had them dental procedures, and while I was going through that, the stress was starting to just compound, and I ended up having, all I can say was brain paralysis. Some type of dementia was going on. I would just suddenly just not know what anything was going on at all. I'd mentally freeze. And my wife would have to take me to the hospital, and for hours, I wouldn't even know anybody's name or know what was going on. And we eventually, after a few months, they put me, the doctor's neurosurgeon believes that it's possibly seizures, and put me on seizure medicine brought on by possibly stress or being hit in the head a lot as a child. He doesn't know, but all of this has caused money and everything, and but I'm saying all this because I started the GoFundMe to try to catch up everything, to alleviate the stress, to be able to pay for things that I can't work enough hours. I make decent money for what I'm qualified to do right now. I can't go work somewhere else to make more money. People assume that, well, why don't you just get on disability and make less money? No, I don't have that choice. But now we're at an even worse situation. A few days ago, about a week ago, my buddy who owns a house, we haven't been able to pay rent because of being so behind. And my buddy did what he had to do. He's going to have to sell the house. And it's going to be sold in May. And we're not going to have a place to live. And it's not his fault. In fact, out of all the people out there, he's probably one of the ones that couldn't afford to help. And he's helped the most out of what he could do by allowing us to live here when we couldn't afford to live here. And we don't have the credit anymore because of the current situations has ruined our credit. You know, I had good credit and now I don't. And I don't make enough money to pay for a place around here. But I'm not the type of person to give up. You see, if any of y'all ever watch my podcast, you'll see that I don't give up so easily. I don't give up at all. I don't believe in it. I truly believe what I say. The kingdom of God, the kingdom of heaven is inside each and every one of us. I get stressed and it gets to me bad. And anytime I'm hurting, my first instinct is to help others. And that's what I do. And I focus on that. And I get even angrier because when I ask for help, people aren't there. And I become ashamed because I get even more angrier. And I let it out by bitching about Christians. Because when I expected them to be there, they weren't. And I know I should be sorry for that, but I'm not. I'm not sorry for that because they should be there. But I shouldn't bitch about it. That I am sorry for. I should just keep that to myself. But I'm not giving up. See, me and my wife, we have a plan. We've got some land that we're going to purchase. That it's in the middle of nowhere. You know? And it's available simply because nobody likes living in the middle of nowhere. So they make it easier to get for people that don't have credit. Because it's in the middle of nowhere. You know, and we happen to know how to live in the middle of nowhere and raise animals and stuff. Hardest part is building a place out there. I mean, we're not going to be able to build a house out there right now, but we can build a house out of a portable building. And that's what we're going to do. And we do need help. And we're trying to look ahead because we have until May to come up with the money. I'm going to do everything I can. I'm still going to work here because I have an obligation here to my buddy that I work for. And I'm going to keep my job here. It's an hour out. A lot of people work an hour away from Tulsa. But anybody that can help out financially, I still have my GoFundMe. I still have CASHAPP. I really appreciate it. But if you know about building, if you know about animal husbandry, and you can build fences, or you can help put houses together, stuff like that, anything, it'd be much appreciated. Because we don't have anybody. And I've noticed people don't help like they say they do. People like to talk. People like to talk about the underdog. And like to cheer them on, but they're not there. I've seen so many people get so much help. But for some reason, it's the people that have family. It's the people that have help already. They are getting the help. I'm an orphan. I don't have people out there that are that could help me. Why is it the people out there that could, that were born with helpers out there that can get the help? Yeah, I'm upset about that. It's the first and only time I've ever been jealous. It makes me mad. And I know I'm going to get some Christians say, well, you shouldn't hold that against in your heart, blah, blah, blah. I know that. I get that. But I am human. It's still going to hurt. It still bothers me. It still upsets me. I don't know why it's so hard to find people that are willing to love me, to help me. I don't know. Don't get me wrong, there are people out there that do help, and they just help randomly. There are people that just every once in a while someone will just throw out there and help, and God bless them. I appreciate it so much, and I've had friends that will just help. I'm not saying that there aren't people that haven't helped. There are, but we need a lot of help, a lot of prayers, real prayers, not the hopium stuff. The people actually mean the prayers, because I believe in real prayers. I'm not giving up. I can't afford it, because I have my daughter and my wife, and I'll be dead and in the ground before my daughter ever knows what homelessness feels like. And even then, it won't happen, because I made sure that I have insurance, because I'm worth a lot more dead than alive. Because I'll never not take care of my family. So I'm asking for help. Not out of pity, out of strength. I still do everything I can to help people. I help raise money. I volunteer thousands of hours every year. I just don't tell people about it. I don't talk about it. I just do it. I don't brag about it. Now I'm asking for you, please help me. Help me help my family. We've got a plan. We're not just going to sit there and blow money. I've got until May to build our farm. And our farm will be able to help other people out. Stay in peace. Stay in love. Hey guys, I want to personally thank everyone for liking and sharing my videos. If you want to continue to see my content, all you got to do is press that subscribe button, and I'll notify you as soon as a new video comes out. I don't get paid for any of this, so if you want to buy some of my merch, like my shirts like Jesus is a Badass or my Don't Be a Dick shirt, you can easily go to my merch store, which is at sogtv.org, which I will have it in the description at every video. So push that. Go buy yourself a shirt. I appreciate it. Have a blessed day, and I will see you at the next episode. Thank you.